Welcome Sagittarius, thank you for listening to your reading of June 13, 2023 on your Zodiac Zappers channel, where you will know what the future holds both in money or numbers for today. Love, health, work and family, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Self-doubt could rear its ugly head during the first half of your day, dear Archer, due to a harsh connection between the Aries moon and brooding Pluto, though insecurities could leave you feeling defensive. Try not to double down on your disposition. If a conflict should arise, you'll sense a shift when Luna enters Taurus this afternoon, providing you with an opportunity to focus on wellness instead of drama. Consider catching up on chores and getting organized when the nodes of Fate and Jupiter become active this evening, especially if you're on the precipice of pursuing big dreams. You are likely to come across an unlikely experience today. It is not necessarily unpleasant, but it is likely to rattle you. It can bring about a radical change in your outlook. Do not be afraid to express your feelings, but this time is more suitable to put the emotional demands of the others ahead of those of your own. The cards are against a few things, but there is also development in certain areas on the health, financial and property fronts. The outlook is poor to moderate. However, there can be significant travel advancements. Other external factors that positively impact our lives will compensate for the negative things that will occur, as the deck is currently stacked against you. Any new decision could result in negative financial outcomes. Get a checkup to double-check your health, as the cards foretell moderate to favorable developments. Refrain from making decisions, specifically significant decisions pertaining to your romantic life, as they can negatively impact your life with today's Venus challenges. Dear Sagittarius, there can be some misjudgments about people or situations. You could crave company but then itch for some freedom, or vice versa. Feelings are contradictory for now, and it's just fine to try to make sense of them. But consider avoiding making decisions based on the perceptions of the moment. Consider that indecision or self-doubt could lead to confusing communications later today. It's far easier to focus on what's working for you. Take more pride in your usefulness and enjoy working on a particular project or task. It can be a good time to discover ways to heal or improve your daily life. Things have probably been more than a little hectic at the office recently. Over the last few weeks, you've hosted Messenger Mercury in your orderly 6th house of work and routine. This transit is normally great for getting down the basics and amplifying your efficiency, but there were a few surprising transits that might have caused some problems along the way as well. Fortunately, there is a huge shift in energy today as Mercury waves goodbye to this sector of your chart and dives into Gemini and your 7th house of one-on-one partnerships and legal contracts. For the next couple of weeks, you're going to be focused on separating the wheat from the chaff as all kinds of opportunities start to present themselves to you. Try and utilize the recent upgrades Mercury gave you as you sort through all your options, and you'll come out of this phase with a higher value. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Figure out what will be the best financial course of action, Sagittarius, as the moon in Aries squares Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. This may stress the importance of choosing a venture that is both creative and stable, but you may need to compromise to get what you want. Later today, the moon will enter its exaltation Taurus, which will turn your attention to your work habits and routines. You may need to listen to your intuitive cues during this exalted lunation, since it might be time to focus on the habits that sustain your productivity. The moon is encouraging you to dig deep within yourself and find out What really motivates you, Sag? It's not always easy digging deep within, but this lunar energy provides plenty of opportunities to do this. Trusting yourself is essential. Your finances may go through an up and down phase for the foreseeable future, but maintaining positive energy is essential. The more you trust and believe in yourself, the better you will be overall. A Sag lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for June 13th are 41, 47, 52, 25, 36, 33. Daily love. Our cosmic messenger mental Mercury recently entered your solar 7th house of marriage and commitment, Sagittarius. In the weeks ahead you'll notice an easier flow of communication between you and your one and only. This energy will also encourage you both to be more rational, diplomatic and charming. Regarding your union, now is an excellent period to make long-term plans together or even negotiate a long-term promise. Know that you can find accord even if things have been rocky. If single, look for people who have long-term potential and also entice your mind. Do you feel it comes naturally to you to remain in touch with the fun and pleasurable parts of your romantic relationships? This is a good question to ask yourself today, as the moon is in Aries and your 5th house of romance. It is so common that people experience so much more fun, closeness and pleasure at the beginning of a relationship, and for all of that to eventually begin to fizzle out. Part of that is a natural part of the way things in life progress. New things tend to be more exciting and stimulating, but there's also a big part of it that is your responsibility. Ask yourself what you can do with your partner that can help spark that playful spirit within you. This is a great time to plan something together that you experience as fun and romantic. Also, how can you allow your creativity to come into play in your relationships and at the same time let that connection be something that inspires you in other areas of your life? At work, the day will get better as it progresses. The disappointments you have experienced in past few days will come to an end, and you can breathe in a fresh air of optimism. Your superiors may even reward you for your consistent ability to tackle issues well, and this is a good time to get your point across. Anyone ranging from the top management to the lowest level subordinates. Do you experience joy and pleasure at your job? Do you feel inspired doing what you do, as the moon is in Aries and in your 5th house of creative self-expression? These are relevant topics to meditate on. It is crucial that you find happiness at your work, otherwise you risk turning into someone who lives their life robotically, doing things mindlessly without imbuing them with your unique and personal flavor. If that is your current reality at your job, what are the things you can shift in order to change that? Health. You will be very active socially, and consumption of oily or heavy foods may work against your health. You may have a high intake of alcohol. Even you must increase the intake of water as well. Take a tight sleep before you set out on your expedition. Being moderate in your approach will impart you with better looks and higher energy. There's an increase of fire energy in the air today, Sagittarius, amplifying your creativity and gregarious nature. You feel more social and inspired under this planetary influence. Try finding or thinking of new outlets for your creativity, allowing you to release negativity and tension. A metron is an optimistic stone that combines the healing of amethyst with the positivity of citron. Carrier piece of a metron with you for raised vibrations today. If you're looking for a portable snack, grab some beef jerky or even vegan jerky today. Sagittarius. Jerky is convenient and it provides plenty of protein, giving you a boost of energy. Family and friends. You are making your love life needlessly complicated. The reason is that you are refusing to see and acknowledge what is right there in front of you. You need to evaluate the situation with clear and open mind and then take the appropriate course of action. You will have to see what action will actually produce results. and which ones you are taking simply guided by your ego. It wouldn't be all that shocking if you've been burning the midnight oil like crazy lately. Over the last few months you've hosted Mercury in your efficient 6th house of work and routine. This transit is normally great for getting down the basics, but it also is very far from an exciting transit, so if life has felt a little stayed, well, it makes sense. Fortunately, there is a huge shift in energy today as Mercury waves goodbye to this sector of your chart and dives into Gemini and your 7th house of romantic relationships. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments at Zodiac Zappers. We always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.